Holy shit. Jesus, that's a lot of wind. I might have to redo this. Oh, that's a lot of wind. Holy moly. Hey Sulzy, hang on, I'm battling the wind. Oh my god. For some reason there's an insane amount of wind. I didn't see this in the weather. There's no storm or anything, but there's crazy wind here. Holy moly. And the tripod almost fell over a minute ago. So this is gonna be a better way. Tie it down. Yeah, now it won't fall over. It will, yeah. Scythe, Schneider, hello, hello. Hang on, guys, and girls, and other things. Wow, it's windy here. I can't believe how windy it is. I looked at the forecast and I didn't see anything like this. Hey, Ray. Hey, Beef. Let me wipe down the lens. There's a little bit of drizzle every once in a while. Wow, it's windy. It is a quiet day on the river, though. There's not that much action in terms of ships. Alright, let's see. Also a dark day today. Oh yeah, you can see the the camera vibrations again because of the wind. I won't zoom in too much. Dude, I should update the titles actually. The new lock is closed. Yep, indeed, the wall's closed. But they're working with a crane on the other side, so I don't think they're gonna use it today, at least. Hey, Chef Dave. Beautiful weather. Yeah. Okay, let me first connect to YouTube. I forgot about the YouTube people. Connect to YouTube. Captain Schneider. See you. Alright, then I'm gonna go into the Twitch app for a second. And I'm gonna update the title to Windy Ship Spotting. It's not a lie. Right, update that title. Good. There's a tuck inside the new lock. Interesting. It's probably for moving the barges around then. I would assume. Oh, there's something coming out of the old lock. Hang on. Let's take a look at it. There's also a dredge active here in the first part of the canal, just before the locks. I already saw it go back and forth once. So that one is a dredging. That is a lock. That is another dredge coming out actually of the canal, Middelburg. I think it's a dredge. Hey Sparking Electron, hey Mort, hey Lunette. Good afternoon, right? It's already noon, it's almost 1 p.m. here. Good afternoon, it's a very, very, very windy day by the water. Where I live, there's almost, well, there's a little bit of wind, but nothing like this. Holy moly, it's a lot of wind here. It's an interesting looking tile. Let me check on radar. I can't see it though, since the lock doors are closed. Let's see, what is in there? The Bulldog. Ah, it's like a little barge thingy. Wait. It looks... Actually, I think the bullpuck might. Oh no, that's yeah. It might be in the lock. Interesting. How the wind is really wild today. Holy moly. Yes, as you can see, there's that yellow. Oh no, there it is. That crane, the big, long, extended one. That one is working near the bridge somewhere over there. But indeed, the new lock doors are closed today. I'm sure they're working inside of it. 2 dredges in one shot. Can hear the wind. Yeah, I'm on one camera setup, so I can't switch mics. But I think if you would be on the mic of the the camera outside, it would be horrible. Hear the rumor there's well, not that interesting. Just I saw a nice looking threesome coming in, but that's about it. There's nothing too special on this today. And I don't have that much time today, so it will be a shorter stream. I just hope to catch those 1, 2, or 3 coming in. There's a blue Grimaldi lines on the way. Usually they're yellow. So I'm excited to see a blue one. Oh, it's still pretty far out actually. It seems like the wind is maybe they're going against the wind. The wind is coming from the east, northeast. So they kind of have to go against the wind. So maybe they're going slower today because of that. It would be cool to catch that Grimaldi coming in. The Euro Cargo Bari would be cool to catch. It should be here in like an hour and a half-ish, hopefully. We'll see. And behind there is a container ship. 2 container ships. And then I think even a little bit further behind. Yeah, that's already too far behind. It was a cool tanker. I think it parked actually, the tanker. Gamerspy, good afternoon. Indeed, very different weather today. A lot of wind, which I really did not expect. I arrived here and I drove up the dike by the water. I was like, oh, that's a lot of wind suddenly. So it's really, I guess because we're out on the open water and it's coming directly from the northeast of us. So there's a lot of open water the wind can go over. Middelburg on the way to the Dredge area somewhere. It's a little excavator crane on board. Big conveyor system for unloading. You've seen the Middelburg before on stream though. She's a stream regular. You have snow blizzards forecasted. Wow. Yeah, here it is, unexpected, a lot of wind for me. I'm not even dressed for this weather. I'm gonna put on my warm pants. Mistakes were made. So that one is going against the wind, kinda. The Fury Vile, or Vil. So it looks like there's rain in the distance. Oh, that one is blowing away though. It's good. No shorts? No shorts. That's It's not short weather. Oh, that one came from Singapore. Oh, long distance. Let me pull out the little blankie I have so I can heat up a bit. There we go. That should be better. Camera, why do you duck down? Tighten you up a bit. There we go. 41 days of voyage, exactly. What was its speed? 6 knots. It's going to Ghent, that's why it's slowing down. It has to take the right-hand turn here. That's why she's going a bit slower. So we'll see her take the turn in a minute. Hope everyone's doing fine. There's a very, very, very interesting ship in the port of Antwerp right now. It's called the Ever Given. For those of you who follow the news a little bit, will know that that was the ship that blocked the Suez Canal for a good amount of time a few years ago. It is in the port right now. It arrived last night from Colombo in Sri Lanka. It would be amazing if we could catch it going out. I really want to spot that one. It's like one of the more famous ships in the world, the Ever Given. So it would be cool to catch it, but we'll see. I hope it's possible. Other than that, we had a very short stream last Sunday, and I did go all the way to the port of Antwerp for some photos, and my photo expose is somewhere in the Discord in general, if you scroll up there, if you're interested. Made some cool photos of the port, the container, cranes, and so on. That's 4 years ago already. There you go. She's still sailing strong. Oh my god, the wind is insane. The 23rd of March, it is almost full years now, yeah. Oh, this one was just delivered in December. I didn't check the stats actually. I saw Singapore, then I got distracted. 150 meters, so 149, 30 meters. Currently 9 meters in the water, so she's fully loaded. Swedish flag and built December 24. Oh, this is its maiden voyage. Wow. Brand spanking new ship then. She does look fresh. Hey, with the good windy afternoon. It's probably the newest ship. I mean, yeah, it's a ship on the maiden voyage. So, although I do feel like we saw a container ship on its maiden voyage as well. I think the Alexandra Mars when we spotted it. It's a brand spanking new ship. Yeah, I think the Alexandra Mars was also on its maiden voyage when we caught her. Which I think is again on the way. I saw that it will arrive tonight, somewhere around midnight. The Alexandra Mars will arrive, which is one of those new generation container ships with the whole superstructure in the front. Hang on, I'm gonna take a minute. I saw this boat when I arrived and it's coming back out of the canal now. I wonder what it is and what it's doing. What is on the back of that thing? What is that? I think it's part of the dredge operation that is happening here, but I don't know what it's this. What is that? Holy shit, the wind is really cold. I already feel my fingers. That was super weird. My streaming box randomly decided to turn off. All right, should be back. I hope it doesn't happen again. That would be horrible. Very interesting. So I guess they then lower this onto the bottom and then they drag it for injecting water in the ground. It could have been the power bank as well that's decaying. You never know with these devices. It's the hard part of IRL streaming. Are you supposed to see the stream? You mean the message in chat? Yeah. You never noticed it? Well, we don't lose connection here often, so that's why you've probably never noticed it, but it's disconnect protection. So it'll basically prevent the stream from going offline by switching it to the technical difficulty scene. Hey, Trap. Alright, so a brand spanking new ship built last December, and it is on its maiden voyage right now. Bear. What a cool logo for a ship. Oh, look at that. Is that a spare anchor? Look at that. There's like an anchor on board there. Interesting. In case they lose one in the Baltic Sea. Oh, there's a guy over there. There's multiple guys getting the mooring lines ready for the lock in a minute. Good looking ship, looking very fresh. Nice blue color on her. When it'll get its first scratch in a minute. Yeah, exactly, Booty. Exactly. Luckily, when you're static for streaming, it's a lot less of a hassle, the connection. I do still wonder why the box suddenly just switched off by itself. It is a little bit worrying. It's made in China, rusty in a month. Brutal. I'll show it in a minute, but there's a lot of ships parked on the other side. It's very busy on the parking lot for ships. Still interesting ship, that one. So according to Philip, this was a water injection dredge system. How do you call it? Water injection dredger. So I assume it just injects water into the bottom so they can easily dredge it up or something. Which would explain why it's cooperating with this dredge. So this one has been going back and forth. If you look on the lesson on Vessel Finder, on the track that it's done, it's been going back and forth this entire area here for like 20-30 times now. So she's dredging. It's a sea harmonica. That's a good one. Yeah, I might actually try out my live view again, Trap, because I want to see if it can provide me with better image quality. Is that hole in the back there? Is that also for an anchor? I guess that's for like an anchor at the back, probably. They throw out a small line for your anode that is then caught by the tugboat, and then attached to that small line will be the bigger line. That's the actual tugging line. Not much else on the big river for now. Let's take a quick look at the ships that are parked on the other side. Also, I do have to wipe the lens every once in a while. There we go. The heaving line, it's called, the small rope. Gotcha. The heaving line. So as I said, a lot of stuff parked on the other side there. I think it's almost all bulk carriers and chemical oil products tankers. So there's one over there. Another one over there. Another one over there. And that's a bulk carrier over there that's cleaning its anchor pipe by the looks of it. Oh wait, and there's one more. One more. There's like five in a row. If I zoom out. Very busy in the parking lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we always compare the small tugboats with the muscle cars on the river. Let's take a look at the tug right now. The dredge, because it looks like she's already full again. Look how low she is now in the water. So she'll come out in a minute, and then she'll drop her load in front of the entry here. A little hook thing, yeah. Sometimes I use a little hook thingy to grab it. I've seen that as well. The Lessa. She's 80 meters long, 15 meters wide. Hey, good morning, Hot Labs. No. I just started. It's very windy today, Hot Labs, as you might hear from the audio. I do expect a cool blue Ro-Ro ship that I wanted to catch. That's actually the only big thing that I'm expecting today. It will be a shorter stream as well, because I'm limited in time today. I'm happy I was able to come out at all, actually, so that's nice. On the bigger ones you have to throw it. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, my hands are so cold already. My goodness. I'm gonna try to double glove this hand that's controlling the camera. It's just the wind chill is horrible today. Is this the right glove? Let's try it. Let's try to double glove. It's almost like a lasso. Okay, we're double gloved. Hopefully that helps a little bit with the cold. Hey Bruce! Welcome on the YouTubes. It's a bit harder to control the zoom with the double glove, but at least the hand is a bit warmer. Can someone do !weather? On YouTube, actually, because I transferred the commands to YouTube. I want to check if they work there now. We can only check when I'm live. Does it snow there? Rarely. Like a decade ago, it used to snow here a few days every winter, Hot Labs, but now, oh yes, it works. Awesome. But like the last decade, we rarely get snow. Feels like -1. Yeah, that's about right. I do feel like my fingers are freezing, or were freezing. I feel like with the double glove it's a bit better. Coco Hanf, good morning from the Netherlands. All the way the other side of the pond, as they say. For all of you who are just joining or watching a dredge that is doing its dredging thing. So if you don't know what a dredge is, it's basically sucking up dirt from the bottom of the canal here, and then it will drop it a little bit further out, so the shipping lanes stay deep enough for all the ships to come by. They have little tractors here in one of the locks to do that trap. Like mini John Deere tractors that they tie them to. Oh, police just drove by. Whew. Wonder if they'll come back for me. So in a little bit we should start to see it go up again, higher in the water. You can see the cranes they used to hang the pump off. A slingshot, would that be more accurate to do a slingshot though? I feel like that needs more practice. There she goes. She's dumping. Oh, she's rising fast. Look at that. Quite a lot of strength. Yeah, I can imagine. Wow, look how fast she's rising from the water. Wow, that's cool. That's about it. That's how far she rises. She doesn't suck up that much and dump that much, by the looks of it. I mean, she probably has like doors at the bottom, basically, that she opens, and then everything just falls out of the bottom of the ship. So that's how she rises that quickly. They're making some new land for me. So I can park in the middle of the river. Hell yeah. Yeah, they dump it there, and then another dredge will probably pick it up, teapot, and move it. I also find it interesting that they never like tow it out like further out at sea or something, so they get rid of it. They just move it around all the time. How does it suck? There's like a vacuum mouth, like a little vacuum cleaner basically, and you can see the yellow crane sticking out with some chains on the side actually. It should be hanging from those chains. Of course, it will be on the ground of the river right now. Another little ship coming in. I think it's cheaper to just move it around little bits at a time, and then eventually another dredge will come here and take it further out towards the sea. Somebody else on Sunday said it also could be for biodiversity. You cannot just move all the sand and all the organic material that you sucked up from the bottom somewhere in another spot. That would be a risk for biodiversity. This is a straight view. The straight view came from Montoire in France. 88 meters long. Fully zoomed out. And she's also going to Ghent. Yep, also going to Ghent. A little chemical oil products tanker. Look at those waves. Yeah, it's extremely windy today, for sure. Although the waves are not that crazy. I feel like we've had crazier waves before on stream. I see something interesting on the river in the distance. It's not gonna be that visible, but I do want to check what it is. Looks like there's a crane ship on the move. Oh, it's coming our way actually. That's neat. There's a good YouTube video on dredger explanations. Thanks for the link, Philip. Cool. It's the cormorant? Okay, so that one is also coming here then. Okay, cool. We'll catch the cormorant coming in a little bit. So that is a crane that's usually parked here. Oh yeah, it's not there. On the other side of the lock. So. Hey, what's brought? Moin. So I got that crane, and then let me see if I can already catch the Grimaldi lines. No, not yet. Soon though, I think. So we got that crane ship coming. And then got the dredge. Now you can clearly see the chains in the water actually. I screenshotted your link, Philip. I'll check it out tonight. Always eager to learn more. Where is that ship? Yeah, the Grimaldi lines is about to get its a little bit further, and it should be getting the pilot for the river. So earlier today, they also dragged a platform, one of the sea platforms, out to sea. and it is gonna be dragged all the way to Norway. I have my yes, I do have my cleaning kit on me, but I have no intention of using it today, Albeck. Not sure if you see anything. I don't see anything on my monitor. But I do have it in the car now, so next time I need it, I can grab it. Bottom left, really? Oh my god, I see it now. Why did you have to say it? I'll just keep bottom left on the water. I'm not gonna do it now, it's too cold here. Damn it. Hey Nopulus. But it's good that I know Albeck. I'll take it back inside and I'll do it tonight if I have some time. Oh, she's reversing by the looks of it. It's cool to see a dredge like this so close to us in action. It's really neat to see. Kind of unseen. No, I think as long as it smudges over the waterline, it's actually not, well, at least on my monitor, it's not that bad. You know, I have a smaller monitor here. But I assume it's more visible on a bigger screen, of course. Oh, it's so chilly. Hey, Bezzy. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a follow or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It is free. Hey, also, if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch, you want to help out the YouTube channel, please go smash that like button. That way other people who are also interested in shipping can find the channel more easily. You're new? Good. Welcome. Now she's going back into the canal for more suction. So there is a Korean ship coming our way that we'll see in a little bit. There's also a Roro that I really want to catch coming in. I do have limited time today, so I do hope the ship's whole ass coming towards us. And it is an extremely windy day, although it's not really visible in terms of like ships battling waves right now. If I go out on the river, there's some inland ships. There's a low rider over there. Look at that thing. It's the Prestige that was low riding over there. Novatis. Coal? I'm not sure. She's definitely filled up, being this deep in the water. We'll have to see if it's coal or not, and I'm not sure if it is actually. Its ambition is to become a submarine one day. Lots of inland vessels right now coming out. Actually, if you zoom out, a ton of stuff there. So exactly, follow your dreams. Stay a minute on the low rider. But you can clearly see that there's not much in terms of like crazy waves. There's a heavy wind, but the water's not following it. Maybe it's because it's an inland wind. It comes from the east, northeast, and not from over the sea. Maybe that's why the water's not that wild here. Not sure how that works though. In Amsterdam it is 3 degrees. So it feels like -1 here. It's freezing. My hand is really cold. Weather. There it is. Feels like -1.3 Celsius right now. And I gotta stick my, I'm sitting in the car, so I'm pretty shielded. But my hand has got to like hang out of the side of the car to control the camera. That one is quite chilly. For all who just joined, we are expecting a nice looking blue Ro-Ro ship later. We are also expecting a crane ship that's coming towards us. So we got some cool stuff coming. Your house is 19 but feels like 5. And we also got the dredge here still going at it. Oh, it lowered it. The water injection dredge was lowered. Let me wipe the lens here for you guys. You're a bit wet. There you go. Should be better. West, east, of course. Gotcha. Gotcha. So that small ship is dragging some kind of system over the ground now that will inject water into the bottom, I assume, and then it can easily be sucked up by the other ship, the bigger, where is she? There she is, the Lesse. Also the Vial, which is a ship that's now on its maiden voyage that we saw come in, is in the lock now, by the looks of it. And the straight, she will probably join her. My toes, it's my fingers that are freezing off, Dro. Once the crane ship is closer, I'll also go back to showing that one for a minute. I wonder if they like raise it every once in a while, or they're just gonna drag it for a while now. Some cool water operations going on today. So we have that one, but then we also have, if I go a little over there, there's also some kind of thing happening. Not sure what that one is doing. Who do the dredgers work for? I think this is a UK company, this one. It's not Jan de Nul and it's not Demi. I think this is the UK one. I forgot the name. We've had it before on stream, the name. I forgot what exactly. Oh, that's a cool shot. Oh, I'm trying to warm up my hands a little bit. Holy moly, it's cold. Oh, it is? No, it's not the UK company. It's using a plow to level. Oh, so it only levels the ground. That's what it's doing. Okay, interesting. If I would translate that, Akandas, that would be BDB, remaining material in Dutch. BV, remaining material. I see a small, I think it's a general cargo ship coming in. Let's go check it out. Put on my glove for a minute. What are you? Wait, is that another dredge? That's another dredge, I think. The Schenge. Another hopper dredger. It's dredge day today. We saw middle, but this is the third dredge that we've seen. Wow, look at the wind getting its way with the camera. It's going to the dredge area of Everingen. You're on the wrong side of the river. So I assume you're probably returning to Hansweert then. She's going really slow though. And if you look further down, there she is. There's the cormorant coming our way. A little crane ship. And I think that's the Grimaldi lines that I wanted to catch today as well. The Ro-Ro in the distance. They knew it was a quiet day. I guess. It is low tide. It's going towards low tide right now. Low tide is around 4 p.m. today, so I guess the easiest time to dredge is when it's low tide. We'll get back there once it's closer to us. Where is she? There she is. The Grimaldi ship is getting a pilot. Okay, cool. And yeah, for all of you who just joined, there is a very, very famous ship in the port of Antwerp that arrived last night, around midnight. And it's named the Ever Given. In case you don't know, there was a ship that blocked the Suez Canal 4 years ago almost. That one was also called the Ever Given. So it's exactly the ship that blocked the Suez Canal that's here. So I really want to try my best and do my best to catch it going out at some point in the next few days. The ship is cursed. I think it's cool that it's still sailing and we can still catch it. So I really hope that we can catch it. I would say, like, next to the Titanic, that's one of the more famous ships in the world right now because of that. That and probably the ships that are destroying the cables in the Baltic Sea. Those are also famous now. Wow, she's really battling she's going against the current since the tide is lowering. Hey Toast. We are in the Schenge zone. Oh, it's so cold outside. It's so cold. Also, tomorrow I'll most likely also, no. There's a small chance I'll stream, but most likely not. I do plan to stream on Sunday afternoon, our regular Sunday afternoon and chill stream. But tomorrow, most likely, there will be no stream. Unless the Ever Given leaves. Whenever you see an evergreen ship on social media, the replies are full of people making jokes about blocking canals. Yep. I think I talked about it when it was in Rotterdam a few months ago, and then somebody in chat here was also like, oh no, it's gonna or was it in Discord? Someone was like, oh no, it's gonna block Rotterdam port. Wait, the 400-meter container ship Ever Given also crushed a ferry harbor ferry against a Blankenese pier in Hamburg. Oh no, that ship is absolutely cursed, isn't it? Good info, Philip. And of course, she's a very beautiful ship. She's a 400-meter ultra-large container ship, so it's always cool to catch those as well. I also saw that, I'm not sure if it's already in or if it's gonna arrive in the next night. The OOCL Turkey is expected to come in. I think it's tonight that it's coming in. That one is the second biggest in the world in terms of container capacity. But it's gonna come in at night, or it came in at night. The ship is fine, everything around it is cursed. That could also be. For sure, for sure. It's a chill story. Nice wordplay. Alright. This one is slowly making its way back up the river. Let's go check out the dredges again. While we wait for the crane. I think the crane will be the next big thing that comes by here. The crane ship. See, the dredge is already a lot deeper again in the water. Yeah, the wind is absolutely horrible today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not enjoying it that much today. But there are some cool ships that we can catch, so we're committing. Check something here in a minute. You're out in 160 kilometers an hour wind gusts with 0 degrees. I can only imagine. It must be painful almost. The thing is, I didn't dress for this weather either. I have warmer clothes than what I'm wearing. But I was like, oh, let's do a quick little stream. I have a few hours left, so we can. But as I said, where I live, there's not much wind actually. I think it's just because of the water here and everything's so open. Look how deep she already is in the water. And then the plow going its way as well. So I didn't check, but I don't think there's anything interesting coming from Antwerp either. Let's check. Looks like the Grimaldi is still getting the pilot. Let's check towards Antwerp. Nope, nothing. What are you? Oh, there is a 275 meter container ship coming from Antwerp. I'm not sure if we'll still be here when it's here. Probably we will. Behind her, what is that? Another container ship. Okay. I'm impressed how fast the dredge is full. Looks like she's almost full again. Oh wow, suddenly I'm blowing little vapor clouds when I'm breathing. It must have cooled down a bit right now. Guess we'll catch her, dump another load just in front of us here. Oh yeah, Monkey, the like Rotterdam is absolutely crazy. Even Antwerp, if you're like deep in the port, there's a lot of twists and turns and a lock before you even reach the river. And then from the river out to the sea is another few hours of sailing. Nah, those really don't work that well, Rosemere. Got to keep in mind as well that I need to control the zoom lens, so then you have to automate that as well. It's just not as accurate as hand doing it, and it's only a few months or weeks a year that it's this cold. So I think in a month from now we won't be having these temperatures anymore, and then because there's actually fully remote controlled cameras that you could get in theory that are really good. So if I would get a system to automate it so I don't have to stick my hand out in the cold, it would be like one of those fully PTZ cameras. Hire a camera guy. Who's gonna pay for that? Oh, the lock is closing. There it is. And if I really wanted to, I could also turn on my car and put on the heating of the car on me. But I just think that's not ecological. Alright, ships are going up the river. And the dredge is coming back out. Sneakily install one on the... Then I need to install a network as well, Toast, with a connection. And then I can just sit at home and control the camera and then act as if I'm here. That would actually be crazy. Just secretly install a box with a camera on that pillar there. Hey Stutler, good afternoon. Alright, for all you just joined, we saw a brand new ship that's on its maiden voyage go into the lock earlier. We also have this dredge here in front of us. There's a crane ship and a hopefully good looking ro-ro coming our way. And we'll see this dredge in a minute dump its load right in front of us actually. Because she's not going that far out with all the stuff she sucked up. So the public service announcement for this weekend is most likely no stream tomorrow, and then we will be doing our regular Sunday stream from the spot here. Unless if it's raining or something, then we won't. So that's the plan for this weekend. So much wind. Oh, Toast, if you're still here, the commands work on YouTube. We just tested them. So you now have commands on the YouTube. I know you'll be happy with that. The water is just on the side of her freeboard there. You can see the railing for it. If you're walking on the lower part of the ship, you just won't get wet feet. Barely. Oh man, it's so shaky because of the wind. Okay, I'll zoom all the way out. It's a little bit less shaky then. Crane in the meanwhile is behind the pier, so the crane ship should appear in about 10 minutes, I think. And we'll take a look at that one. Any size wave could sink this ship. I think you need a decent wave to bring the ship into problems, yeah, but it's on a river, so we'll never get crazy waves here. It's not like we're out on open sea. There's other types of dredges that are more fitted for dredging further out at sea, I think. And you'll see it go up in just a little bit. I think a few more minutes and she's in place for dumping everything she's just sucked up. Have I been here in summer? Yeah. I was here actually a lot in summer before I started streaming it. It's actually super nice here in summer. Just open the trunk of your, like the door of the trunk of your car, and you sit in that. You have shade. That's super nice. We will have to bring a cooler then or something to have some cool drinks instead of tea, which we did when it was really cold. That guy is gonna take a look up close. There we go. Yeti coolers. I'll remember that. Man will literally start a ship watching YouTube channel instead of going to therapy. Nah, I've had a lot of therapy in my life, trust me. The thing with therapy is it doesn't work for me. It never really has. It's always temporary. But I had to say I had a very rough week, and coming here feels good. Oh, she pulled up her suction. Oh, she might be ready actually then. Look like she pulled up her suction hose. You see that hose now on the side? That was lowered in the water. Actually. So that's the actual suction mechanism that they just hoisted in. Was it rough? Just a mentally rough week. I struggle with things. But let's keep it positive here. Come here to forget about all that. We got. Oh, it's going. She's going up. Look how fast. Look how quick. Look at that. She's rising out of the water. Even at 5x, this is gonna look awesome. I should make a short or something out of this. Dredge is no shame dumping in front of the camera. I think that's about it in terms of height. It's cold, Toast. It's cold. Especially the wind is making it very, very cold. Like if there was no wind, it would actually be nice. Felt like -3 this morning. Oh my god, there's little birdies super close to us. What the hell? Hang on. Look at these little cute guys. Them. Oh, birdies. Birdie. There you are. We're now bird watching. Where's the other one? There it is. Ah, there we go. And they're out. They're literally. Oh, there they are. They're from the car now. All right. Sorry, I was distracted by birds. How's the crane? Still behind the pier. Let's go back to the dredge for a minute. Must be cold working on deck there today. I wonder how much crew is on a dredge like this. It looks like this is the only guy on deck right now. Only one deckhand? Really? They're eating a leftover Doritos? Maybe. I have no idea about types of birds. I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, but biology is my weakness. I know nothing about it. Oh, I thought I saw a second guy. Where is the row? Okay, over there. I'll see it in a little bit. You're no ornithologist, but you think it's turnstones. Were they white underneath? Yes, they are. Yeah. There you go. They're very white underneath. There's a whole flock of them. The Roro is coming, yeah. Just a little longer. It's in the fog right now, so I can't really show you the Roro. I wonder if this dredge will lower again. The pump. Let's see. Guys like reversing along with the ship. Later, Uzi. Oh, it's moving. You see the whole suction pump is moving. I think they're gonna crane it back out now. If we're lucky, we'll see it lower in the water. Oh, what a good demonstration of these ships we're getting today. Wait, maybe not? It was moving earlier. Exclusive footage of a dredge at work. And I'm pretty sure the man that's on the deck there is operating the whole thing. Of course, he's gonna wait until he's super far out so he cannot see it that clearly. Rare, must see, never seen before footage. All the clickbait on YouTube. Actually, YouTube's been doing really well. We've passed 400 subs on Sunday. We did lose one subscriber during the week. We had 410 on Monday, and when I looked today, we were at 409 subscribers on YouTube. Still trying to reach 500, because then I can enable like the emotes and stuff on YouTube. So that will be fun to do. And the goal for YouTube this year is get 1,000 subscribers. Featuring guy working on deck. It's a very accurate description. Oh yeah, the pump lowered as I was yapping. Look, it's lowering in the water now. The suction thingy. You can see the whole black arm lowering. Ever so slowly. Why would anyone unsubscribe? Maybe they made a mistake. Dave, hello? Oh, Bangor, Maine. It's all the way on the other side of the ocean. Isn't Bangor, Maine known for crab fishing? Isn't that a thing there? Crab? Or is it oysters? I thought it was crab. Yeah, the deckhand is doing all the work by itself. And there she goes. There goes the little suction arm for the dredge. It's known for Stephen King. Lobster, that's it. Julesy, thank you. It's lobster, not crab. Lobster, yes. That's what I meant. I'm sorry today for the shaky video, but that's just the wind that is literally blasting the camera. It's very windy. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I'll do my hourly call to action, and you haven't followed yet, or if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider dropping a sub. It's free, it helps the channel out a lot. It's probably all automated trap at this point. It's probably all computer controlled how this thing drops. I can't imagine it being any other way. Where's the pipe gone? Yeah, it's in the water completely. Where's the end of the hose? You see the black part sticking out still. I think that's the part that's connected to the ship. Lobster, crabs and clams. Yeah. I remember when I was looking to do a road trip through the US, I wanted to start in Maine. That's how I know that. We have Bangor there with a lot of lobsters. Well, there she goes. She's in the water, dredging. So if you're new to the stream here, welcome everyone. We're currently looking at the canal towards the port of Ghent, where you can see there's locks there. The left one here is a brand new lock, still not in use. On the right is the older lock, and there's currently 2 ships in there going towards Ghent. We have 2 dredge ships working. The left one that we just saw lowering its pipe is sucking it up, and the smaller ship is dragging some kind of device over the bottom to level it, apparently. But it's in the water now, the device, so we cannot see it. If we zoom out further and go away from the canal, you'll see the big river going towards Antwerp. Currently not much traffic on it, although, ooh, what is that? That's something that's coming our way. That's the MSC ship. Wow, she is very empty. So that's a container ship that's 275 meters long, if I'm not mistaken. It's coming our way. And if you then keep panning, you'll see the ship parking lot on the other side today. There's 5 ships parked over there. We go further down. We're looking towards the coastline, where we have a crane ship approaching. That one is coming towards us as well. You can see it over there. That crane ship we'll see in a little bit. And there's also a good looking ro-ro coming. Let's see. Where is she? She's just pointing towards us now. Is that it? I think that's it. So that's a roll-on, roll-off vehicles carrier with a container ship behind her as well. So we got some good stuff coming our way that we will spot. Also, if you're completely new, yes, those pillars in the distance there are sea platforms. That is a site where they work on them, do maintenance, I guess, and stuff. That's about the little wrap-up of the place we were at right now. So yeah, we're kind of waiting on the crane first, I guess. Or maybe even this little... I'm not sure if it's a general cargo ship or a tanker. Can't really tell. Ooh, look at that one. That one is battling some waves. That isn't an inland ship, in case you're wondering. So this week I learned that these inland ships don't need a pilot on the river, and usually, of course, they're only allowed to go out on rivers because they're not seaworthy, these ships. However, the Belgian government has made some weird kind of legislation or arrangement that they can go on the sea here to go to Zeebrugge, which is a port just basically around the corner if you're out at sea from here. Ooh, what is that ship? There's another ship coming in the distance. So it's one of the few spots in the world probably where these ships are allowed to go a little bit out at sea just to reach Zeebrugge, but hot dang. The waves are really in front of her. I guess it's also the first ship that we've seen come up the river from the coastline. Oh, she's really shaky though, my camera. Yeah, she has a headwind now, this ship, and the current is also, it's going from high tide to low tide, so the water is flowing outwards, so she's sailing stream upwards, so she's pushing for sure. I assume with the Ro-Ro that's coming, it's also gonna have to push. The Pillar 11 is also coming in. Not sure, it's probably going to Antwerp, it's MSC. We don't have a build here on this one, Karthik. The overlay doesn't always know it for smaller ships. Here it is. That's the blue Grimaldi line ship that I wanted to catch today. I wonder what container ship is that's coming in. Oh yeah, that's the YM Continue. What's that other container ship then? Oh, that's the CMA CGM Savannah. Where did that one come from? Oh yeah, that's the Pillar, it's a Pillar 6 actually. We saw this one on Sunday. The Pillar 6 that's coming in at the coastline. I have a Monkey, but if you go to windy.com, you have a very similar website these days. Hello from Clarks Hill, South Carolina. Welcome to the Netherlands, Dirk. Although your name does sound very Dutch. Smits. Could be a Dutch name. Need to improve my AI or pay for it. Yeah, if I ever win the lottery, I'll pay 100 euros a month for a premium subscription. Then I'll probably get the info. You thought it sounded familiar? Yeah, absolutely. Wow, waves are really... Let's take a look up close. Look at the flag on her bow as well. Windy also has a few webcams from the Spot Monkey. One of them you should be able to see me from, maybe even two of them. You should be able to see my car. Ship parking, yeah, in the background is a parking lot, you could call it. It's funny, if you look on Vessel Finder at all the ships that are parked over there on the other side of the river, you'll see that there's like a nice round circle around each ship. So there's one ship and then it has to park inside that circle. You would think that the rivers and the sea, it's just, you go wherever, but there's so much rules and lanes that you have to follow even at sea. Especially the North Sea here. Oh, there it is. That's the webcam. Alright, let's see if we can catch. So that's the Ro-Ro coming our way. So it's a Grimaldi lines. For the stream regulars, you'll know that we regularly see yellow Grimaldi line ships, but this is a blue one. So, exceptional. And then, where did the crane go? Oh, there she is. The crane's gonna take a while to get here, I think. Wait, the webcam command didn't transfer successfully by the looks of it? Interesting. Yeah, there's a different webcam, Toast. We found a better webcam last week. You missed the pro comment and background info. I mean, yeah. It's very static, the webcam, right? Got some more inland vessels coming in as well. The Primula Seaways passed earlier to Ghent. Yep, I saw that one on the... I think the mods have to permit use sites, I'm not sure. But if you post it, I can see it anyway. You just might get timed out for 1 second, so just feel free to post it. That's all good. Hey, Mr. Eamon. That's the link. I think subs can post links without issue. You love getting timed out. So the Dredge is doing another round by the looks of it. Oh, the little one has pulled up his system or whatever it is. Look. If you make a little turn, we could see it better, but there's like a whole thing hanging from the back of that little ship. And that's apparently a water injection dredge, which basically is used to flatten the bottom of the sea. It's almost like a plow. A plow for the sea, for the river bottom. Your cooler is rated bear proof. That's something we won't need here. Yep. A whole flock of pigeons. What is it doing? It's like reversing. Is it going backwards? Has Steven returned? Nope, I haven't seen him yet. I think he's still in South Africa, Sulzy. Nice little winter break. Yeah, looks like it's not doing anything. Yeah, crane is still not in sight. We might actually get the Roro before the crane at this pace. God, the wind is blasting. I wonder if the more expensive lenses have better stabilization in a windy condition like this. They probably have. Hey Jackman, it's cool, thanks man. Although today is a very quiet day on the river, we sometimes get the biggest ships in the world here, but not today. Didn't they put lenses in oil to reduce? So there are lenses more expensive that you can buy that have like a stabilization switch on them. I'm not sure what it does, Stellar. I have to look into it. But they're like 3 times as expensive as this lens. They're easily over 1,000 to 3,000 euros, those lenses. Which is currently not in the budget of the stream. Maybe if we can get some YouTube ads on the channel at some point. But until that day. The dredge is slowly filling up again. Let's take another look out at the sea, towards the sea. Yeah, I'm not one of those rich streamers, Henry. Oh, we do have to... It is an MSC. Why is it so empty? Is it completely empty? No, there's containers on it, right? I think there's a bunch of reefers on it. It's not forbidden, Mr. Eamon. I just think nobody really took the effort to do it. Nobody really cares. But it's not forbidden. There's no laws against it. But yeah, Mr. Eman, I'm not sure if you do Discord or not, but in my Discord I posted a bunch of pictures of my trip towards the port of Antwerp. I did on Sunday after the stream. I got like all the way to the port, to the container cranes and everything. Posted some pictures of that. Maybe I should post them on Instagram as well. Could be a good one. The switch on the lens you use for panning if you want to pan it. Okay. Gotcha. So it's for these movements. Noted. Oh God, the smudge on the lens is annoying me now. There is a smudge there, but we'll fix that smudge tonight. It's gonna be one of those moments that all the cool ships are gonna be here at this point at the same time. So we got these two coming our way. And if I pan to the other side, you'll see that the Ro-Ro is also getting closer. It's a bigger container ship there, and there's the Ro-Ro already. Also, it looks like the crane is not gonna come here, maybe? Maybe it's... Oh, that's the wrong focus. There you go. Yeah, so the crane is over... Jesus. Over there. Anyway, we'll see if it comes here or not. Gonna zoom out a little bit. I feel like the shake is a little bit less if we're not fully zoomed in. So the first ship is the Azurith. Came from East Ham in the UK, 105 meters long. It's an oil products tanker. 16 meters wide, 5.5 meters on the water. Built in 2008. And it's sailing under the Cyprus flag. Terneuzen, yep, that's where we are, Nico. Yeah, if I zoom in completely, the wobble is worse because of the wind, so we'll zoom out a little bit. Do want to keep an eye on the crane. Do we think the crane is still moving toward, or is it gonna go into the port there? There is a small port on the other side, so it's possible that it's might have to park there. It's hard to say. We'll see. The usual parking lot of the crane is beyond the locks here, so if it's gonna go to its home base, we should see it come by in a little bit. Let's check what it's doing. Oh, it's still moving on the radar. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it has the intention to go into the small port there, so it should be fine. Cool. I think last time we saw a crane come by, it also took like the wider path. I guess it keeps the inner lane open for the bigger and faster ships. There's the Ro-Ro coming from behind the pier. It's definitely a smaller Ro-Ro. If you're thinking, what is he saying? Ro-Ro, Ro-Ro? That means roll on, roll off ship. So the vehicles can drive on or drive off it. on the crane. Yeah, she's coming. The crane's coming. Got a nice container ship behind her. Actually, before all of these, there's also another one. I just noticed. Coming from Antwerp. Yeah, there's a red one approaching. Also a container ship. Yeah, container ship. Also one that has a really cool bow design. The WEC, which is the company, De Hoog. It's going to Rotterdam. Came from Antwerp. Yeah. 149 meters long, 22 meters wide. Currently 8 meters in the water, so there's 8 meters of her that you don't see. Going 60 knots. I mean, she has a tailwind and she's going downstream, so that's probably why she's going 16.5 knots. And she has a capacity of 868 20-foot containers. Thought it looked speedy, yeah. She's hauling ass. WEC lines. I think it's the first one we see a WEC ship with that livery on it. That little logo. Oh, oh. Interesting installation on their chimney there. Could be the exhaust fume washing thing. Big vent sticking out from the side. Interesting. Also, she has like the whole front part. And then there's like some kind of frame for the other containers. You can see like the diagonal part. Oh, wow, I smell her. She's stinky. Yeah, I think it's part of the exhaust scrubber. Oh, she smells horrible. Yeah, keep in mind the ships that are coming this way, the wind blows their fumes ahead of them. Yeah, this is a stinky one. Good thing is, it's already gone. Like egg farts? A little bit. I guess that's the sulfur that you smell, right? In the egg farts. Alright, there she is. The blue Grimaldi lines. Sounds like a faulty scrubber? Maybe. It did smell very sulfuric, so... Get out of here, Bezzy. WEC means West European Container. Logical, yep. I also didn't know that. So yeah, I'm gonna ignore the Azimuth a little bit. I'm gonna focus on the Grimaldi lines. Because usually the Grimaldi lines we get here are the yellow ships, and they're more like shoe boxes. And this is a blue one, and it's more of like a sleek design. Reminds me a little bit of the Seaways ones, actually, in terms of design. So this is the Eurocargo Bari. It came from Portsbury in the UK. 200 meters long, 26 meters wide, 6.5 meters in draught, going 40 knots. And she can carry 1,331 standard cars. There is a standard length for cars. I believe it's set by a certain Toyota type, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Finlines is owned by Grimaldi. I didn't know that, actually. Hey!
Statler on Waldorf just subscribed with a Prime Gaming for 2 months.
Statler, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You heard the ship honk at you. So there was a Finlines actually that went out this morning, Akondas, I saw on radar. I didn't know they're also Grimaldi. I guess it makes sense. They're parked at Grimaldi in the same location. Also, some of these Grimaldi ships are notoriously rusty. We've seen some very nasty looking ships. Although this one doesn't look too bad. She's definitely battling the upstream and the wind now, that's for sure. So it's going very busy here in a minute. So we got the Grimaldi lines, we got the Uni Baltic, and then the almost empty MSC ship is also about to arrive here. I'm just gonna put my hand warmer inside of my glove because I'm chilly. There we go. Let's operate the camera. Really cool how she's open underneath her bridge. It's like a whole, ooh, there's cars on there. Looks like all vans, minivans. Of course, there's more cars in her hull that we don't see. And I assume at the back, yeah, she has the loading bridge thing. If you look carefully, you can see her roll a little bit in the wind. So now she was leaning towards us, and she's leaning away from us now. What type of vans are those? Is that a Peugeot? I'm not too sure what it is. And as she is coming by us, we also have the MSC, very empty container ship. Look at the difference in speed though. The MSC Rosaria. No one is going downwind. Wait, doesn't make sense. The MSC is going downwind. The MSC should be going faster. Maybe the MSC is just sailing in the wind. You can see the whole bridge mechanism at the back that lowers to drive on and off the ship. Alright, let's go to the MSC for a minute here. Quite a large ship, but very, very empty. Although her draught is still 10 meters according to the AIS data. So she's going 10 knots, 274 meters long. 4,860 20-foot containers fit on this thing, so that is the small ones you see in the front. Of that type, it can carry 4,800 of them. Divide that number by 2 to have the big containers. 40 foot. Oh, more smells. I think it's the MSC that I'm smelling now. A lot less sulfuric smell though, this one. More an oily smell, I would say, for this one. Oh, she has that front bow design as well. Interesting. I mean, the little cap on the top of the front bow. This one also has it. You can see a person walking on it actually on the sides there, near the M. If you need a sense of scale, there's a person walking near the M. There he is. Maybe he's gonna wave at us? I guess not. I can't imagine this monkey. A lot of reefers on her, a lot of refrigerated containers. It's Alan. It's Alan from MSC. Hello. She's definitely very empty, I have to say. I wonder if she's due to dry dock or something, or maybe she just came out of a dry dock for maintenance. The reason 20-foot unit is the standard. In some cases, like near the bow, you can only fit 20-foot bait. Okay, makes sense. I did see a website where they described the TEU and FEU separately, because it's not always a one-on-one match. So you can just divide, roughly you can, but it's not exact if you divide the TEU by 2 for the FEU. And that's probably the reason why what you say, Candace. In the front you can only have the smaller ones. Meanwhile, more container stuff on the way, and the crane is there as well. The crane will probably be the closer for this stream. What time is it? It's almost 3. Yeah. I'll wait it out until the crane's here, but after that, I'll need to wrap things up for today. It's amazing compared to... Oh yeah, there's so many different types of ships. Absolutely. So this is the CGM Savannah. I also have a feeling we've seen this one before at some point. Oh, it came from Vlissingen. So it was in the other port up the river. Interesting. 264 meters long, 32 meters wide. Currently 9.6 meters in the water. Built in 2008. That is a shot. In a minute we'll have the crane and then the MSC ship appear as well. Nice. We are approaching a low tide as well, and about an hour from now it is completely low tide on the river. Also, now is a good time if you're new to the channel and you like all the ship stuff and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe when you're watching on YouTube, and maybe even smash that like button. It will help other people who's interested in shipping to find this stream. Thank you. Or if you're watching on Twitch, you can drop a follow. There's no likes on Twitch. Got 3 container ships in one frame. Might blow away. On days like today, I tie down the tripod. So the tripod is tied with a rope to my car so it doesn't fall over. A few months ago I was setting up and it was also a very windy day. And luckily I was waiting to put my camera on top of the tripod, but the tripod by itself just was blown over by the wind. That's how much wind there was. Although it does seem like the wind is dying down just a tiny bit now. Or I'm getting used to the wind. But it doesn't, like, the wind noise has reduced significantly right now. The crane's coming now, yeah. By the time this one comes by, we can check out the crane. This one also, the whole back row there, that's all refrigerated containers. All the white ones. Reefers. The ship can carry 4,319 containers, or TEU. Oh, the cold is getting to my voice. Indeed, a very nice stack of containers, or reefers in the back. Also, the front has like a very fresh coat of paint that like the structure just beyond the bow, like that had a very fresh lick of paint at some point. It's very shiny compared to the rest of the paint job. What's interesting to me about a lot of ships is always if I look at the bow, the way the water flows over the bow, it's always different. There's not a single ship where it's the same. Because it depends on how the bulb and the bow of the ship is built, but also how deep she's in the water. It's never identical. It's always a bit different. Like this one has like a massive, like a little wave it creates in front of it, and then it sucks down behind it. The red color's from her loft. Oh, it's from Hamburg Süd. Oh yeah, that could be. Well, it looks quite orangey, Mr. Eamon. Isn't Hamburg like really red? It's very orangey to me. Well, it could be. She was completely red at that time. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Can see the bow even better. See how it like pushes the water upwards first and then it goes downwards, and then it creates like a wave to the side of it. Very interesting. And yeah, it's all fluid dynamics, of course. I'm sure there's a lot of models they use in like little water tunnels. Not really a tunnel, but you know what I mean. All right. Let's go to our final target for today. The Matador. Coming back to its home base just beyond the locks here. Hey little V, how are you? What is that emote? What is that badge? It's like a little heart. Is that a Valentine's badge? Me and the missus, we're good, we're good. We're doing a date night tomorrow evening. I'm excited for that. A few hours away from the kids and the house. So that's neat. Wait, do we have double overlay now or... double messages? I saw it. Oh, never mind. So this is a cormorant. It's a crane ship, as you can see. No need to explain that. It's 23 meters wide, 53 meters long, double mods. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Because I have the script on a server as well, too. So I was like, oh no, the server hasn't turned on by itself, has it? It's a charity donation badge. Gotcha. In case you're wondering, it has a little tugboat in front of it, but the thing by itself also has an engine and propels itself. So the tugboat is more assistance than fully pulling it forward, in case you're wondering. We do have another container ship behind her. She's just behind the pier, so we'll check it out in a minute. What's it use? Lifting things. It lifts things. It's a crane scythe. No, it's specifically for example, if there's certain things on the docks that they need to, heavy things that need to be lifted on and off ships. That's where a lot of the time these ships come in. But it's a variety of things they're used for. It's not for lifting buoys, no, it's not. There's specific ships that do buoy maintenance. They have like a small A-frame crane on the back. This thing is like for lifting big, heavy things. What I've also seen it used for is, for example, if there's something very specific that needs to be transferred from a small inland ship, like a very heavy object, Needs to be transferred from an inland ship onto a big container ship, for example. I've seen that happen as well with these cranes. So it'll then just lift it from the small inland vessel onto the big container ship. It could help build the bridges as well. It's self-propelled seagoing shear legs with a 600 tons lifting capacity. There you go. Wreck removal and all kinds of inshore and offshore lifting operations, indeed. I'm sorry for the wobbly camera still. The wind is picked up again a little bit. That's why the camera is so wobbly. Maybe before the crane is here, because I do want to focus on the crane, it's going to take a turn here. Let's take a look at the Yang Ming. Welcome back, Valkyrie. Thank you for watching ads. Unfortunately that you just joined the moment once an hour. I think it's once or twice an hour that we run ads. Sorry. This is the Yang Ming. Wow, I'm butchering it. And it's called the YM Continuity. It's her first voyage to Europe? Really? Wow. So it came from Rotterdam. It's 209 meters long. It is 33 meters wide. Currently 8.6 meters of her is below the waterline. That's her draught. She's sailing under the Singapore and built in 2021. So that means she's 3-4 years old, but she never came to Europe before. Look at that. 2,900. The plans for date night, a concert, Valkyrie. I'm going to a concert. She's actually gonna easily overtake the crane as well in a minute here. So 2,940 20-foot containers fit on her. Small shippy. Looks more like a feeder ship to me then than an actual long distance transferring. It looks really cool with the crane ship and then the container ship behind. Looks sick. The thing that's annoying is the shakiness from the wind. You want to be in the water? Why not? Seems like fun. I mean, if I ever get a chance to join one of these crane ships for a stream or something, I'm glad to join. It would be amazing. Look how much faster the container ship was going. Oh! I keep getting scared by it.
120 pounds just subscribed
Yo,
for 31 months.
31
Rain,
months.
rain, over rain.
Look at that beautiful gray silver bulb you have, 120. Thank you, dude, for all the support, as always. Quiet viewer, but loves to support. Thank you. They'll hang me on the bungee rope of the crane. I do have a fear of heights, so I wouldn't be able to go on top of the crane. That would really not be a thing for me. Well, it's not really a fear. It's more like I get vertigo when I am on a high. When I go higher up, I get dizzy. Not scared. I get vertigo. It's annoying.
_ just subscribed for 2 months. Scared.
Sai, thank you. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the support. Yeah, it's not really scared. It's just I get like dizzy when I'm high up on a structure. So I have to like hold on to everything because I have the feeling that I'm gonna fall over at all time. If that makes sense. No, that would be good content. No. What is it? There's like a little shippy behind them as well. Where did you come from, little dude? Let's go check it out. Is that on radar? Hey Jerome, enjoying the channel. Thank you, man. You're welcome. It's officially classed as a passenger ship, the thing behind her. It's called the Carlot. There's no real stats on it or anything. It looks like a fishing vessel maybe for pleasure fishing. You have a bit of that too. I never felt it when on the Monkey Island on a ship, which is pretty high. Maybe a ship is different. You can walk on edges of huge closed elevators. Yeah, like if you have a fear of heights, or any fear in general, usually it's irrational. A fear is usually irrational. Like you're scared of one thing, but you shouldn't be, and then you're not scared of a thing that you should be scared of. Fear is always irrational. That's how I look at it. All right, big crane ship coming. So she's gonna maneuver to the right here, and then she's gonna go into the lock. I don't think I'm gonna wait for the entire trip into the lock, but I do want to see her take the right-hand turn. And then I'll wrap things up for today, because I do have to leave in a little bit. Maybe one more time, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to help out the channel by dropping a sub on YouTube or following on Twitch. It's free. And maybe if you're on YouTube, you can also smash that like button. Tomorrow I will most likely not be streaming. There's a tiny chance that happens, but I don't think it will. And we will be back on Sunday for a regular Sunday afternoon stream. And hopefully it's a bit warmer on Sunday, because dang, it's cold today. She's going at 2.6 knots. Yeah, she's going really slow. I mean, I can imagine that a crane ship like this doesn't have much propulsion by itself. Hey, Paloozer. It's an old rescue boat. The one behind? Old rescue ship. You know, Vessel Finder, there's not much info on it, so I don't know how old it is, when it was built. Maybe Marine Traffic has the info. Oh, Carlo, yes, there's not much info on the small ship. 22 meters long, 5 meters wide, and it's Dutch. And it's almost like she's not moving. Also no info on Marine Traffic. Too bad I don't stream every day. I know, Jerome. I would love to make this my job, but I don't think that's gonna be feasible anytime soon. I do love doing this. It's a cool hobby. I'm mostly looking forward to spring and summer when the weather's better and we can be out for longer. Because right now time's limited, but also because of the temperature, I usually don't stream for that long. But yeah, Rotterdam in spring. What country is this? Right in the Netherlands, all the way the south of the Netherlands. But most of the ships that we see here are going and coming from the port of Antwerp, which is Belgium. Just take a looky up close. When I zoom in, the shakiness is back from the wind. It has like two hooks on it. Hey Hank, and good afternoon. Big frame at the top. It does look funny with the little boat in front of it. Interport only for diamonds. Oh no. There's the biggest container ships in the world come by here, Cirque. Actually, I think it's tonight that the second biggest in terms of capacity is arriving in the port of Antwerp. Oh yeah, maybe for all you who joined later, I talked about it earlier. There's a very well-known ship in the port that arrived last night around midnight, and it's called the Ever Given. For those of you who follow the news a little bit, you'll probably know that name. That's the ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal 4 years ago now, and now it's in Antwerp. National vessel from the Nolledijk. Hey Valmeister. Will it get stuck there too? We'll see. I would love to catch it going out, so I'll keep a close eye out on radar, see if it's going out or not. Sorry, getting some messages I'm attending to. Alright, I'm back. So they're bringing us big crane together. Now it would indeed be crazy if we see a ship get stuck. Wow, she's going so slow. Jesus Christ. She's always not moving. She's right beside, almost right beside us now though, so I can take another closer look at everything on her. Hey, it's doing its best, I guess. It's actually crazy. It's called a ship, but it's actually just a floating block. It's like a post stamp floating square. But she does have her engine, so you can see the little chimney there at the back. Seems like a dog? No, I don't see that. Oh, maybe a lot of imagination, like the back thing sticking out his ears. Yeah, with a lot of imagination I can see a dog. Oh, somebody's honking. It was you. Ship honked at us. I probably honked to the crane because it's on the same company. It does look like the little boat is really tugging along. Like there's tension on the ropes there. Hunk without a sub. Yeah, you get a free hunk. Let's take one more moment to take a look at the little one as well. It's behind. It's been behind it the entire time. There's the Carla. Oh, it's also it's rocking the flag from the same company, so they might be just following, accompanying it. This dragon is no, it's not. That thing would never happen here, Sussy McSussface. Because most, well, these not because these are inland ships, but all the international, like the big ships that come in, they need a pilot on board to guide them through the river. So I doubt that will ever happen with a pilot on board. But there are a lot of cables on the river here, in case you're wondering. I'm fully zoomed out, so I can't zoom out anymore. It's getting a little bit closer. Wow, look at the water hitting the front. I guess it just splash. You threw a dog in the Discord? Oh, you drew a dog on top of the crane? Gotcha, EG. Where does the dredge go? There's the dredge. If you're just joining, there's also a dredge that's been going back and forth here. She's about to head out to empty herself again. Alright, and I'm about ready to wrap things up. I'm shivering from the cold. I really should wrap things up. And I have to, it's 3:15. Yeah. Alright, chatterinos, I'll push a button first. Bloop. Alright, thank you all for joining me. Shorter one today, but still we got to see some cool stuff, including this really cool crane. I'll be back on Sunday most likely. There is a small chance that I'll stream tomorrow, but most likely it will be Sunday. I will be back for more shipping stuff. Other than that, yeah, thank you for watching. If you're not following yet on Twitch, please follow. If you're not following yet on the YouTube or subscribed yet on the YouTube, drop a sub, maybe smash that like button. And then I'll see you all on Sunday, most likely. Bye-bye.